I'm here my third day starting to ride out of the WAWA area. This is Michigapatin Bay that's on Lake Superior. Today we're going to do some local riding around the WAWA area. We're going to head out to White River, but it was really cold this morning. We had a few sled issues, got a late start, so we just thought we'd show you some of the local scenery and some of the local trails on Trail 3 and 7 today. We got some of our local guides from the WAWA Snow Riders. They're going to take us around, some of the groomer operators. So let's get out here on the trails and explore beautiful WAWA, Ontario.
I'm going to tell you about a snowmobile trip where the groomed trails seemed like our own super private highway playground for sledding. What was once one of the very popular sledding hotspots that was beginning to become almost crowded for Ontario standards, well, those days have passed.
I'm the president of the WAWA Snow Riders at the present time. I'm also a groomer operator. As far as trails and leaving out of WAWA and using WAWA as a hub, there's tremendous amount of possibilities of riding. To come here and spend 3 or 4 days right out of WAWA, there's no problem at all. Tons of trails to ride, beautiful, beautiful trails. We pride ourselves in keeping nice groomed trails. Some of the day loops would be to run to Halfway Haven, which is about 150 miles round trip. You can go to Missin Abbey, over to Ernie's restaurant there for lunch. Again, 175 miles probably round trip. Duberville is 130 miles round trip, and White River would be probably 200 miles as a round tripper, depending on how long of a day you want. Then there's also, if you don't feel 150 miles is enough, there are local trails, loops that you can pick up and do at the same time. If you need to add on more miles, or if you just want to ride out and do a couple of local trails and then back into town for lunch. We are going to trail number 3. We're going to head north and to hit number 7 and then across to the Fume Kill. And from there we'll see what the weather's like, where we decide to go. For saddlebag tours, WAWA is a starting point for many, many people. The Superior Snow Challenge loop is probably the biggest one. And then next would be to head up to Cochrane and Hearst. There's a lot of people do that. A lot of people will take the train and get off in Hawk Junction and then go up to Hearst and over to Chapleau. Many, many options. The train is real nice. Personally, the train one way is plenty for me. I wouldn't want to take it both directions. So our grooming equipment is, we have one bombardier, 180 bombardier, that we use mostly for opening the trails and packing. We do some grooming with it, but try not to do too much. And the other one is a Tucker Snowcat. That's our #1 machine, and that does probably 75% of our grooming. As far as coming up from the States especially, we have our annual trail permit. It's a little cheaper if you buy it before December 1st. If not, you can buy it whenever. We also have the 7-day permit and a 3-day. On top of that, we have 3 local motels that have put together packages where they give you the permit and meals and lodging and everything all worked into a package for 3 days. It works out real well for people. The price isn't all that bad come up and spend a weekend. If you got a 3-day weekend, that'd be a real nice time. We have a local dealer here, Jones Power Sports, that has rental sleds, and their sleds are all permitted, so you wouldn't have to buy a permit. You can come up and run theirs, and they run 600 and 700 cc Polarises. They're all liquid cooled and real nice machines.
This frozen lake offered lots of fun to play in the deep powder. Snow dust and camera lenses. 5,000 wipes a day trying to keep it clean.
We're having a great time out here in the WAWA area, shooting Snow Trails TV, and I took a little walk down from my sled to get a shot, and it's really, the snow is pretty deep, and I got a deep walk back, so we'll be back with more Snow Trails TV after I climb out of this hole.
I know a lot of people have been staying close to home. Wawa is just 5 hours from the Mackinac Bridge. This is a way to take the family snowmobiling and enjoy the unique features of Ontario riding and hospitality.